The majority of people believe that Sigma males are a difficult problem to handle because they are so unusual and because their way of thinking is so different from the norm. Due to this, some people assume they are easily misled or exploited since they appear to be calm and constrained on the outside. However, this is not the case. This, on the other hand, is a gross misinterpretation of the situation. Actually, if you try to mess with or push them beyond their limits, Sigma people can be a real pain to work with. For a multitude of reasons, you should avoid messing with a Sigma male in your life. Let's take them one at a time and examine them. Continue to watch the video to the end and let us know what your thoughts are in the comments section afterward. Here are the 14 reasons why you should never mess with a Sigma male. 1. They're much more intelligent than they're letting on. When it comes to social events, Sigma males are fundamentally reserved in social interactions. Internal activities such as learning and reflecting are preferred by Sigma guys above attempting to garner attention and be in the spotlight in order to be successful. They are incredibly intelligent, or put another way, they conceal a large deal of information from other people on a regular basis. In contrast to other individuals, Sigma is not interested in impressing them with his intelligence. The result of this is that other people may underrate their own abilities to respond when others attempt to pull practical jokes on them. 2. They are logical in their reasoning. When things go wrong, most people tend to react out of emotion rather than from a position of rational thought. Due to the fact that victimization can be quite upsetting, this is an entirely natural reaction. In situations when most people would lose their cool and react emotionally, Sigmas, on the other hand, have an incredible ability to maintain their composure and reply rationally, even while under extreme emotional stress. When confronted with a challenging situation, a Sigma can take a step back and consider the best course of action to take. The ability to manipulate others through their emotions will be significantly reduced as a result of these changes. 3. They have a strong sense of fairness and justice in their hearts. The Sigma males devote a significant percentage of their time to fairness and justice. These individuals tend to develop a strong sense of the values that they hold dear in their hearts when they reflect on the world around them. There is no competitive spirit among them, and they operate with a strong sense of fairness and justice in their actions. This indicates that they are prepared to bring attention to instances of unfair or cruel behavior that they observe in their environment. Essentially, this means that they will not tolerate what they believe to be unfair treatment by other individuals. 4. They pay close attention to the smallest of details. As far as being aware of what is happening in their environment goes, Sigma males are exceedingly conscious of what is going on in their environment. No matter how far away they are, you can't help but notice them dozing in a corner. Sigma males are likely to be acutely aware of their environment. They are rarely unaware of what they are seeing. Because they are so acutely aware of their surroundings, any attempts to manipulate them will be detected almost quickly. They retaliate immediately and make every effort to prevent this from happening. People that attempt to tamper with the Sigma male are unlikely to be successful because of this. 5. They are always able to recover. One of the most distinguishing traits of a Sigma male is his extreme resiliency. In order to navigate through life on their own 2 feet, Sigma men must first develop a strong internal sense of resilience and control, which they learn from their fathers and grandfathers. People who cultivate the ability to rise above even the most difficult of circumstances do so because they do not rely on other people to solve their problems for them. They quickly find that once they've knocked one of these men out, there is little they can do to prevent him from rising to the occasion and getting back on his feet once more. But the Sigma male will often surely recover, no matter the situation. 6. They have a great deal of willpower. Sigma males are resilient in the face of hardship because they are so focused on their goals in all they do. Sigmas do not set goals solely for the purpose of impressing those around them, rather, they do them for their own personal gain. They pause to consider their actions and set realistic goals for themselves that they are confident in their ability to achieve. Therefore, it is quite difficult to persuade someone who works in the Sigma organization to change their path of action. However cunning or manipulative one may attempt to be while dealing with Sigma males, the stubbornness of these men is something that the majority of would-be villains would like to avoid. 7. They are expert con artists. Even though Sigmas like to remain isolated and rarely become engaged in the concerns of others, this doesn't mean they are incapable of doing so, if they so choose. They simply prefer not to. While living their lives, Sigmas have a particular point of view that allows them to perceive things from a fresh perspective and design solutions that others would never think of. Whenever a Sigma male decides to take matters into his own hands, it is all too typical for others to underestimate his abilities in any circumstances. When you try to play with Sigmas, be cautious of their ability to manipulate the situation. 8. They do not tolerate any form of abuse. Sigma personality types are described as being passionately self-assured and unrelenting in their quest of personal satisfaction. When it comes to dealing with this issue, there is absolutely no wiggle room. When Sigma people immediately and courageously call out their games, it can be disarming for individuals who are accustomed to taking advantage of others in order to obtain what they want in life. 9. They are not apprehensive about expressing themselves. Because of their complete lack of fear, when it comes to expressing themselves, Sigma males will not tolerate any sort of mistreatment, even if they appear to be quiet and polite on the surface of the situation. The inner strength of a Sigma male is amazing to behold. In situations where Sigma males assume someone is attempting to play a practical joke, the way they express their ideas can be surprising. 10. They always give well-thought-out arguments in their presentations. In addition to being exceptionally brilliant, Sigmas are also recognized for being extremely resourceful, which gives them a distinct advantage in the battlefields of everyday life. Everything they say and do is deliberate and deliberated over by them. Even if you were successful in your endeavor, trying to outsmart a Sigma male would have been a waste of time. Many people who are up against a Sigma come to the realization that he is capable of outwitting them intellectually, and this is not an uncommon occurrence. Attempting to mislead a guy or make him look silly almost always results in the terrible actor being portrayed as the idiot in the situation. 11. They are conscious of their limitations. The fact that Sigma males are well aware of their own limitations means that they are able to call out inappropriate behavior in others. In their spare time, Sigmas spend a large amount of time examining their innermost thoughts and identifying their own particular constraints and boundaries. Any effort by others to cross these barriers is promptly discovered by them as a result of these measures. Because you can be confident that the boundaries of a Sigma male are there for a good reason, testing those boundaries is a dangerous endeavor to embark on. 12. When they are enraged, they may be rather intimidating. A Sigma male in a rage is a rare phenomenon and one that should be avoided at all costs. His demeanor is one of restraint and serenity, which is characteristic of him. It is really tough to gain their attention when you are speaking to them. When a Sigma male becomes enraged, however, it may be a terrible sight to behold. When Sigma males become enraged, they might be frightening to be around because they are accustomed to remaining calm and collected. Someone who is truly despicable will provoke a Sigma male into reacting violently. If this happens, be prepared for a rude awakening. 13. They don't leave anything out of their calculations. The long-term memory of a Sigma male is comparable to that of an elephant, which is rare in the animal kingdom. Their ability to remember every aspect of their past is due to the fact that they are observers. We all know that children are motivated by a desire to learn and grow as individuals, and that one of the most effective ways to do so is to have a strong memory. As a result of their great recall, they never forget when someone attempts to mess with their affairs. Despite the fact that he may continue to be cordial and civil to you, Sigmas have a difficult time forgetting when someone exceeds the boundary. This is due to their tendency to be so reasonable. In the event that you have created an enemy in the eyes of a Sigma male, he will never forget it. Please take a moment to subscribe and press the bell button below. We much appreciate your support, which allows us to continue to develop the channel and give you with even more valuable content. 14. They will always be successful in accomplishing their objectives. A crucial fact that must not be disregarded is the following: the persistence, logical reasoning, and high intellect of a Sigma male assure that he will almost always achieve his goals and succeed in the long run. Those who are Sigmas are crystal clear about their life objectives and are willing to go to any length to make those objectives a reality. While it may appear at first glance that messing up with a Sigma male offers you an advantage, this advantage will not endure long in the long run. Because of their perseverance and determination to succeed, Sigma men are frequently victorious in the end in whatever they choose to do. That was all for today, guys. See you in the next one.